Visual art is a more engaging and enjoyable way to provide information to your customers or clients. No one really enjoys reading text unless it's in a book he or she loves. Visual arts allow the viewer to be drawn in immediately, often catching their attention and keeping it. The basic importance is to pass along information in an engaging manner. People can drive by a billboard and not have to pull over and read it because of visual arts. Text just bores people. It's as simple as that. I think being allowed instant access to almost anything is a great communication tool for the modern world. There will always be a negative side to anything, as some people will abuse even the purest and greatest of innovations, but the access to instant imagery is definitely a positive. In my profession, being able to see pictures of properties and floor plans is a huge advantage. I now no longer have to wait for the mail to arrive or for someone to describe the property to me on the phone, hoping I myself can draw the proper floor plan. It makes business a lot easier. Although I don't have much experience in the entertainment industry, I do think corporate logos are frequently rechanneled throughout almost every industry. Think of the importance of the Nike swoosh symbol. I remember watching an episode of The Office and seeing one of the workers eating a Subway sandwich. The bag was perfectly positioned so the audience could read the logo flawlessly. Another popular logo you can include is Apple. Apple is probably the biggest, most popular company in the world now. They have become so mainstream that their products are now even considered art. The iPhone and the iPad are incredible works of design and functionality. Lastly, me working in Baltimore, I have to shout out Under Armour. This company started selling a single t-shirt and now they've just completed a million-plus square foot warehouse in California. The UA logo is going to be remembered with the likes of Nike swoosh and Adidas trefoil and three-step logo. In my industry, that of commercial real estate, I think the poster and brochure have become very popular. Clients can now see the building they're interested in, even if they aren't even in the same region as the property. Posters showcase hot properties, ones that a lot of people should be interested in. It's a quick way to get a word out to a lot of people all at once. Brochures allow us to put a lot of information onto a small piece of paper without being too overbearing on the reader. With the addition of pictures, a brochure is almost as good as seeing the property in person. One of my favorite visual artists is Norman Rockwell. Everyone is familiar with his Saturday Evening Post covers. I love how he idealizes the American way of life and American family. Although the American way of life today is quite different than the illustrations that Rockwell produced, I can still feel the American culture in each one of his pieces. One of his famous paintings, The Four Freedoms, boils down what it means to be an American. Freedom of speech, freedom of worship, freedom from want, and freedom from fear. It's a powerful piece done in typical Rockwell fashion. He made you proud to be an American, even in his quirky little way. Knowledge of famous artworks has influenced my creative process by supplying me with ideas on what works and what doesn't work in terms of art and design. The main thing I've learned through famous artworks is the importance of negative space. When I was younger, I always thought negative or blank space was unintentional and the artist just didn't know how to put in that spot. After viewing some famous artworks, I now know the importance of negative space and the impact it has on the viewer. We've all seen the picture of a vase, which can also represent two faces looking at each other. It's amazing how your eye attracts itself to one thing when there could actually be two different images on the piece.